Sonny Yap will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Ray Frazier. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First offering on its way. In there, strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Perfect baseball weather. 82 degrees at first pitch tonight. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
The 2-2 one more time. Is in there, a called strike 3. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm wondering if Parr can get it going. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Stepping into the box, Vernon Hernandez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 22. Logan.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Logan Morrison. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hester is off at first with 2 away. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Tom Siegel gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So digging in now, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. One and one to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
1 out, nobody on. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
At the plate, Booth Bobo. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch misses low. The throw down in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in, Jeremy Pitts. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. He's set and the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So here's the Phillies DH. Milo Aquino. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 the count to the Phillies designated hitter.
No strike.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pitts is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. Hey, guys, can you even see the defensive positioning of this team? I'm blinded by how much gold is out there. Can I get some shades for this one? If this offensive team has any hope of scoring, they better hit it in the seats.
In is Gerardo Parra. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder. Two and 1 to Gerardo Parra. Two balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. On deck, Mike Moustakas. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Ball one. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. No score here as we play inning number 2. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Dan, I don't think it's possible to throw a knuckleball middle cut the way that one just came out.
You know, as a pitcher, a knuckleball pitcher, you make your living on that movement of the ball going up, down, in and out. And the last place he wants that one is the middle of the plate. And unfortunately, that's where that one ended up. And the result, a solid base hit.
Changeup called strike one. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The 1-2 pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Stepping into the box, Jeremy Pitts, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. That's 2-1. The 2-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Squared that one up just a little late. Another full count pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. In the outfield, Gerardo Parra, former Gold Glover, takes amazing routes to the baseball, big-time arm, a pitcher's best friend.
At the plate, Jeff Pitts. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, D-Row. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect it to continue all season long.
That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Striding in, Sammy Pitts, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
First delivery to him on the way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Ray Frazier. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ray Frazier.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And it's quickly 0-2. Now the pitch. And another foul ball.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Vernon Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-1 the count now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now. But that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Standing in now, Theo Hester, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 6 home runs and 28 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Pitts giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, John Pitts. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far.
John Pitts.
Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. In his career, Pitts is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Down the first baseline. McCann scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The plate now for the Rays is the DH, Toby Sweet, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away. So stepping in, Antonio Quevedo. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. First offering on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Cleanup spot for the Phillies. Logan Morrison. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fouled off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Morrison is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball three. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Milo Aquino.
Digging in to try it again. Milo Aquino. He flew out in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he takes strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' road to the show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now in the box, Gerardo Parra. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Jesse Pitts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jesse Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Striding into the box, Connor Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hester is going to get there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Bobo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball two. Pitts leads off first with one away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Morrison comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Jeff Pitts. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Hit hard, but right into the ship. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
At the plate, Phil Thomas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled away. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He's set, and the payoff pitch, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Into the box now, Brian McCann. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ray Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath. Pump him up a little bit. Let him know that he's got it under control.
Digging in, Vernon Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Moustakas on third. Thomas over at second. Frazier is over at first with 1 away. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
From the stretch. Line drive to center field. Pitts is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Batting, right fielder, Theo Hester.
Ready now, Theo Hester. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Pitts is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Phillies leave him loaded. Halfway home, still no score. Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts.
Leading off for the Reds, the third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Morrison is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, right field.
Ready for another chance? John Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out away with a called strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Pitts, just 24 years of age, has played well this season, and he's received a good amount of support in all-star balloting as a result. He's third among right fielders coming into today, so we'll wait and see if he ends up getting an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic. Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
And the runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back.
He's going,
into the box now. Toby Sweet. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. In the dirt. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Here now the 2-2. Popped up. And McCann will stay with this one for out number 2.
The first baseman, number
Stepping
9,
in and ready for another shot, Antonio Quevedo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The set. And the 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison will lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Logan Morrison.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a called strike. 0-1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 3-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. The batter at the plate now is the designated hitter, Milo Aquino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. In the air, down the line in left. Pitts is in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Gerardo Parra. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Left side, but well foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Connor Pitts. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning.
Now
What's
batting,
even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Boof Bobo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit on the ground, but foul. Bobo stands at second with 2 gone.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The set and the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Fouled off. The 2-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Taken, called strike two on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And it's fouled away. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Phil Thomas. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In now, Brian McCann. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Standing in now, Ray Frazier hit in the air down the right field line. Pitts on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand one. Still no score. Digging in now, Jeff Pitts.
And leading off.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the seventh. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Fred Washburn comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Fred Washburn.
Stepping up to the plate, Sammy Pitts, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his career totals, Pitts has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. McCann trying to get there, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Down the third baseline, fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Riding in once again, John Pitts. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping up now, Toby Sweet. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Digging in, Antonio Quevedo.
Antonio Quevedo.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Snagged on a short hop. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. We are still scoreless. So striding in, Vernon Hernandez. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled away. Ball 2. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. Manuel Velasquez will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Velasquez.
Stepping in now, Theo Hester, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Velasquez, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hitters count now, the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Coming to the plate now, Milo Aquino. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. flying deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The set and the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. One and two. Here it is. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A 1-2 pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He's set. The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that third out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Digging in once again, Gerardo Parra, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. One and 0. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Fine work there out of the Rays bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score. Yoenis Cespedes is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 52.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jesse Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Into the box now, Connor hits. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 1-0. This is popped up, and the catch made here by McCann, and that's the first out. Into the box, Bobo, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Hard hit ball to second. Frazier has it, and there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pitts is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Rays strand just the 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, catcher, Phil.
Ready for another shot now, Phil Thomas. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ball 2 now. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Brian McCann is on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. In there, 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike, and that'll run it full. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So coming to the plate, Brian McCann. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box, Ray Frazier, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a swing, and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Pitts comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, Vernon Hernandez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0-for-4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Ready with the 0-1. Line to the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Theo Hester. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. In at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Dave Quinones takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Phillies on top, 2-0. Kelvin Herrera is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeff Pitts. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. Hester sprinting after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Sammy Pitts, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. John Pitts will be next. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Parra on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, John Pitts. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Pitts leads off second with one gone in the inning. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Sweet.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Toby Sweet, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hard line to center field. Is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9, Antonio Quevedo.
Settling in now, Antonio Quevedo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Philadelphia came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Fred Washburn earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Kelvin Herrera closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.